let us go back in time to where it all began.
We go green in Beijing, Buenos Aires, Miami, Berlin, Monaco, London.
To a time where history was written, rivalries born,
Tell him to get out of the way! What the hell was he doing?
and reputations forged. They say time heals all wounds, but some wounds cut too deep. With every move of the hand, a new victor emerges. Season 4 has a new champion-elect, but can an old teammate steal his thunder and take the crown? In a sport embracing the future, competitors strive for perfection in a bid for glory. Who will claim the ultimate prize? Only time will tell.
And there's an extra tension in the air as a city ranked annually among the world's most livable. Zurich plays host to the first closed-circuit motor racing event in Switzerland in 64 years, with championships on the line. Welcome to the opening free practice for round 10 of the all-electric ABB FIA Formula E Championship. And earlier today, there was John-Eric Verne on the left, Sam Bird on the right, sharing a moment before the battle begins in earnest.
And as you can see, everyone desperate to get out, not only to get on the track, but also to get by the track and have a look at these cars making their way around the circuit.
There's certainly a bit of that going on.
Sam Bird very close to the back of Lopez. Bird was quickest of anyone in Sector 1, pushing in Sector 2, and almost in the back of Lopez in Sector 3 there. This might see an improvement from Bird this time around as he comes over the line. No, he lost a couple of tenths in that final sector, and goodness me, in the wall goes the championship contender.
Lopez just moved at the last minute. He blocked me into the last corner, and then he blocked me down the straight, and that's a hard break, and it sent me into a spin.
Yeah, copy that.
As Bird now returns to the pit lane, it was that right rear that is knocked out of alignment.
See the guys checking the tires. Is there any damage? Can we use those again?
Let's get down to Nikki Shields.
So talk us through what happened. Obviously, this is a particularly bumpy track down that start-finish straight. What happened with Jose Maria Lopez?
He said he was doing an energy save, but he ruined the lap before, which would have put us P1. So the car feels good. The car feels quick.
Time to get ready for the race. But first, here are the highlights of qualifying with Jack.
Sam Bird was able to be quickest of all of them, and he managed to get into the Super Pole session. Jean-Eric Verne, meanwhile, ended up down in 17th place on the grid, to the delight of the DS Virgin Racing team. Alex Lynn cuts the timing beam next, and he goes up to 9th, pushing Heidfeld down into 10th spot.
Yeah, not fantastic. We had a really good FP2, and to be honest, we didn't hold the lap up as much as I'd like. But we're still in the top 10 at the moment, so hopefully we can stay there.
And then in Super Pole, Sam Bird felt he left a little bit on the table here at the chicane. He brushed the wall on the exit of that chicane just here, and he reckons that lost him about 0.4 of a second.
I feel a little bit frustrated with myself. Feel like I've let the team down a little bit. That was there, great first sector, and then I've hit the wall out of the chicane and lost 0.4 to my best lap of the day. So I could have done a 12.5 or a 12.6, and yeah, frustrated. Just really frustrated with myself. But anyway, P3, good for the championship. Nearest rivals are further back, so it's an opportunity.
A couple of hours until the race. Can you sort of turn around that frustrated feeling and turn it into some fighting talk?
Yeah, you know me. Dario will now get on the radio and go, "Oh, Sam's ever the pessimist," and stuff like that. So, but look, there's two people in front of me. Let's go hunting.
Yeah, so it's now 4:30, and only half an hour ago, the people from Spark, who manage the batteries, told us we had to change the battery in one of Sam's cars before the start of the race. And the guys have got the other battery in already and got the rear end on. They've managed to do that in half an hour, which is great. The reason why the battery was changed, Spark were not happy that one of the cells is actually getting hotter than the others, and if we'd kept that battery in the car, then that cell would have overheated and we would have lost performance ultimately. We will not get a penalty for it. We thought we'd be up against it because we only heard half an hour ago, but the guys have done a fantastic job. As you can see, it's all hands on deck, and we're going to be there on the grid with Sam, and he'll change to that car that's had the battery.
The hills around Zurich, Switzerland are about to become alive with the sounds of the all-electric, emissions-free ABB FIA Formula E Championship. Welcome to round 10 of season 4, the Julius Baer Zürich E-Prix. Hello everyone, I'm Bob Varsha. There's a look down on Zurich, which has fully embraced all-electric racing. And now it's time to turn it over to the men who will call the action lead commentator Jack Nichols, and three-time Indianapolis 500 champion Dario Franchitti.
Well, the tension is very much rising here in Zurich because for the first time in 64 years, Switzerland is about to host a motor race. The ban came in 1955. It's now been lifted. Sam Bird trails Jean-Eric Vergne by 40 points, but he's starting third on the grid for DS Virgin Racing. 15th on the grid is Alex Lynn. He was given a 3-place grid penalty for a pit lane infringement. So all 20 drivers are in position. A deciding race in the Season 4 Championship. Evans on pole, Lotterer second, all 5 lights are on. And we go green in Zurich, and it's a good start from Lotterer on the run down towards the first corner. Can Evans cover him off as they get to turn 1? Yes, he's had to come across very aggressively. D'Ambrosio locks up, De Grassi goes around the outside of him at the first corner and has to bail out of it. Jean-Eric Vergne is safely through the first corner, and I think has actually made up a place and got past one of the Andrettis.
So temp is high, so torque 7, start saving temperature.
Copy.
Okay mate, can you check your battery temp please? Check your battery temp for me, let me know.
49.7.
Okay, I think we may have an issue, so get ready to box. Everyone start to get ready please. We may have an issue with temperature.
I'm losing power. Should I nurse it back?
Yeah, if you've lost power, then try and get back. If you've lost power, try and get back. So confirm everyone, we are boxing this lap, I know this is going to be hard work, but look, let's just do the best we can. Focus on your minimums, focus on the efficiency.
And box, box, box.
Copy box, copy box, copy box, copy box.
Excellent, Sam, excellent. So Pachito has a drive-through penalty, and Buemi. Pachito and Buemi and Evans and Lotterer. So in front, only De Grassi remains. And Jeff does as well now.
So there's De Grassi leading, and there is Sam Bird in second place. Now, third place is going to be Jerome D'Ambrosio here.
There he
coming
is.
down for Dragon.
Out of the top 10.
Vergne is out of the points. Whew. He is going to make history and win the first motor race in Switzerland for 64 years. But Sam Bird across the line in second.
The little guy's still in contention. Sam Bird still in contention.
Sam, I mean, you set out to do one thing. Beat Jeb, and boy did you do that, and some.
Wow, yeah, maybe sometimes you have to ride your luck. We got a bit of luck today, but yeah, hats off to the team. Look, we know we're not the best in some areas, but we just maximise it all the time, and we're having a great season. So bring on New York, we're chasing him.
Second place for the man closing in at the top of the championship. The gap now 23 points, almost halved Jean-Eric Vergne's advantage. Sam Bird up onto the second step of the podium.
Wow, what a day in Zurich. And what surprises await at our final stop in Season 4, the streets of New York City.
So a great weekend for us here at DS Virgin Racing in Zurich. Sam P2, which means we close the gap to Jeff by a long way, and we take the title fight to New York. That was the aim of the weekend, that's really good. Alex, for no fault of his own, battery issue during the race, which means we had to pit him earlier and it was difficult for him to move forward. But overall, we're in the hunt for the title, and that's what we're going to focus on, and see you all in New York.